What's up YouTube? A4V Brad here, bringing you another competitive gameplay from Aim for Victory EU. So yeah, let's get started. We're playing Capture the Flag on Firing Range. So yeah, we're bringing you another Firing Range game. It's better than bringing you a boring Search and Destroy game. We're watching it from my point of view, A4V Brad. Can't even say my own name right. We're playing Zero Squad, and they're Spanish, so yeah, you all know connection is going to be a little bit iffy, but you know, no complaints. I found my bullets were hitting all the time, so that was good news. We're playing. I just like to point out as well, we're playing on their host. This wasn't our host. This was their host, and you know, I turn into a slaying beast on this game, I guess. You know, not to toot my own horn, but yeah, I played really well in this game. I was really happy with my performance. I know a few people are going to say, oh yeah, but they might be an easy team. You know, they weren't easy. They were from a different country. You know, connection's a bit iffy. Just, we were better. Plain and simple, we were better on the day, and we played really good as a team. We're pretty strong in the Capture the Flag, but you know, just our luck in Capture the Flag is unreal. We can outslay any team. But you know, when it comes to capping them flags, we can get an inch away from our flag, and then boom, nade, bye. And then obviously, that's our unlucky side coming out, I guess. Yeah, I'd just like to cut myself off quickly actually before I talk any more about the gameplay or anything else really. I'd like to talk about aimforvictory.com. People have been asking me, oh, what do you get, or what do you do, or what do they do, as in like selling merchandise and that. They sell custom controllers, not just custom controllers. I'll get into what else they sell, but the first thing you notice is when you go on their website, which is aimforvictory.com, by the way. So it'll be in the description box below. So definitely check it out, please. But yeah, they don't just sell custom controllers, but the first thing you notice on their website is custom controllers made for pros. Now these custom controllers are absolutely mint. They were so the first thing I saw the moment I went onto the site was these controllers, and I was like, wow, the designs are unreal, and you get to create your own design. That is what's great about the site. You create your own design, and if you can't, I had to put it, if you can't make your own design, or you give them a design to create for you, but you're not sure in it, they help you out with that sort of stuff, you know. So the site's really good. Excuse me. The site's really good for that sort of stuff. They also do custom headsets. They do custom logos. They do a clothing line, you know, shirts, hoodies, hats. You know, all of that luck. So you definitely need to check that out if you're into you know, gaming clothing or whatever. They also do extreme sports. Now, when I say extreme sports, like, I mean like stuff like snowboarding. So if you're into snowboarding, you know, you want your own custom snowboard, aimforvictory.com. Enough said. So yeah, now that I've introduced you to Aim for Victory EU in my last commentary, I guess I can get a bit more in depth about Aim for Victory EU, and you know, who we are a little bit more, because all I did was introduce you to the names. I didn't like give you a little bit of a background, I guess, on some of us. As I said before, we had our original members before we were sponsored, but I wasn't one of them. I'd just like to clarify that. Someone did try and call me up on it on my last commentary, you know, but if they didn't listen to it right, and I never said that I was an original member from when the first team was actually started. I was an original member from when we got sponsored, and yeah. So a little bit of background on like some players, you know. We've got some great pickups in you know, in 3 people we've picked up in Flu MLG, you know, A4V Reaper. I keep saying A4V. I don't know why. It's just a habit. But A4V Reaper and A4V JT. Now A4V GT, I've known him for quite a while now. He's a really sound guy. He's a bit stupid. Seriously, I've got this little banter going on with him. I guess that, um, but you know, he's pretty easy to win an argument against. He's a bit slow. Then we got A4V Reaper. Um, I don't know. I guess I've known him by name, but I've never known him like talking wise. He used to be in a really good team. They'd been together for quite a while, so I know he's a loyal member, and he's a good player as well. Even if he is Irish and his accent's dead annoying. Um, and then we've got Reeds the Six. He's the leader. I mentioned that before. I don't know. In the team, we don't class anyone as a leader though. Like I just like to point it out. We don't say, "Oh yeah." People ask us, "Oh, who's the leader?" You know, the first thing we say is Reeds the Six, but um, we all make team decisions together. So if there's any big decisions to be made, about who's playing or if someone's not up to par, and something needs to be said, we all make these decisions together, and there's no like big like leadership argument, I guess. We're all pretty chill like that. So yeah, I mean, I talked about what we're aiming for game battles wise, but I didn't talk about what aim for victory was aiming for um, like as a whole. Aim for victory EU, should I say? I can't talk for actual, aimforvictory.com. Like that's their bit. But aim for victory EU as a whole, I didn't talk about what we're aiming for. So um, after I've introduced the rest of our members, I say introduce, talk about the rest of our members a little bit more. Then I'll tell you a little bit more about what we want to do and what we plan to achieve, other than just game battles. So yeah, I've spoke about Reedstar, A4V Reaper, A4V JT, and myself. So we got Fantio. Um, he's the youngest of the group, so of course most of the banter, or say banter, most of the bullying goes on poor Fanta. But he's a chill guy overall. He gives it as much as he takes it, So yeah, so it's all good like that. He's a Minecraft freak as well. Trying to get him on for Minecraft to come play game battles with us is pure effort. So we've got Flu Emoji. I don't know what to say about Flu because me personally I don't know him too well, but he's a nice guy. So I guess that's all I can say until I get to know him a little bit more. And then we've got probably the most weirdest member in a team that you could have in Geordie94. He's a freak. He likes to tell people that he loves men. But I'm saying all this just as a bit of banter, but he's a really good player. Geordie, I think people sort of try and underrate our team, but individually, I think everyone in our team's got great gun skill. But as a team, as a whole, we're really strong. So yeah, aim for victory EU and what we're aiming for. Basically, I told you about what we were going to do with game battles, and we're going to aim to win playoffs, and keep our playoff spots, and about what we want with our record and stuff like that. But I didn't talk about the other little details, we've recently set up a Twitter account. We want to get out there on the Twitter community, get known on the Twitter community. And it's going well so far. We've got some big names that have started to follow us. Aim for Victory themselves. We've got Juggernometry. If people know him from the pro circuits and stuff, we've got Juggernometry. So again, another big name. Yeah. So we're trying to get out on the Twitter community. So we're gonna leave our Twitter link on the description box below, and people please follow us. You're gonna be helping us out a lot, and that'd be really appreciated. And obviously now YouTube, we're concentrating a little bit more on YouTube, just because maybe it's only me, but competitive wise and I guess YouTube wise, there's no big EU teams out there. I can't speak for ECL or like ECL LAN sort of stuff because there might be. I've not checked on that sort of stuff, but game battles wise and MLG wise, there's no big EU team out there on YouTube and on Twitter and stuff. So that's one of our goals at the moment, to get ourselves known, get ourselves out on Twitter, get ourselves known on YouTube, get subscribers, get great vids out for you guys, and hopefully better commentaries because I'm slowly learning. I think we've got some great dual commentaries coming up and stuff. So I want people to keep interested and keep watching, and please follow us on Twitter because you'll be helping us out a lot. So yeah, that's the end of the game. As you can see, I went 31-12. Really happy with my score. And that's it for now, folks. So this is A4V Brad signing out.